Ladies and gentlemen, life is a journey, a winding path shaped by challenges, choices, and the people we meet along the way. Some of these encounters bring joy and growth, while others bring trials that test the very core of who we are. But here's the truth about trials. They don't define us, they reveal us. You see, life has a way of putting us face to face with individuals who challenge our boundaries, who seek to diminish our light, and who confuse our kindness for weakness. These people, let's call them what they are: manipulators, users, narcissists, see in you something they lack. They see a strength they can't understand, a purity they can't replicate. And rather than cherish it, they try to control it. They enter your life not as partners or friends, but as storms, wreaking havoc in subtle ways. At first, it's small, harmless remarks, tiny slights, but over time, the cracks grow deeper. They test your patience, twist your words, and push you to question your own reality. And while they feed off the power they think they have, something within you begins to stir. A whisper of self-awareness, a flicker of defiance. Let's talk about why they act the way they do. People who manipulate and control often carry a fragile ego wrapped in a shell of arrogance. They live in a world of their own making, a world where they must always be right, always superior, always in control. When they see someone like you, kind-hearted, forgiving and patient, they see an opportunity. They tell themselves they've found someone they can shape, someone they can mold to serve their needs. But their power is an illusion. It's built on lies they tell themselves and the games they play to avoid facing their own flaws. Every insult, every dismissive comment, every selfish demand is less about you and more about them, about their need to feel bigger by making you feel smaller. And for a time, they might succeed. For a time, you might feel like you're the one who's broken, the one who's lacking. But here's the thing about illusions. They don't last. One day, something changes. It's not loud or dramatic. It doesn't happen all at once, but it's there. A quiet revolution within you. Maybe it's a moment of clarity when their words stop cutting as deep. Maybe it's a conversation with someone who reminds you of your worth. Or maybe it's just the exhaustion of carrying the weight of their expectations. Whatever the catalyst, you begin to see the cracks in their facade. You start to understand that their strength isn't real, and that their control over you was never as solid as they made it seem. And then comes the hardest step. Walking away. Walking away from someone who's hurt you isn't just about leaving them behind. It's about leaving behind the version of yourself that tolerated their behavior. It's about saying, I deserve better, even when part of you still doubts it. It's not easy. They may try to pull you back, to guilt you, to make you feel responsible for their pain. They may lash out, painting you as the villain in their story. But with every step you take away from their chaos, you find a piece of yourself you thought you'd lost. Now let's talk about what happens after you leave. At first, they might act like nothing's changed. They'll put on a mask of indifference, pretending your absence doesn't affect them. But behind that facade, cracks begin to form. You see, people like this thrive on control. When you take that away, when you refuse to play their games, it leaves a void they can't fill. At first, they'll look for someone else to fill the gap. They'll seek out new people to manipulate, new egos to feed their own. But no matter how hard they try, they'll find that no one compares to you. Because here's the thing, what they had with you wasn't just about control. It was about the light you brought into their life, the warmth of your kindness, the depth of your love. And while they may never admit it, Losing you is a loss they'll feel forever. But this story isn't about them, it's about you. Walking away from a toxic relationship isn't just an act of survival, it's an act of liberation. It's the moment you take back your power, reclaim your voice, and step into a new chapter of your life. Healing doesn't happen overnight. Some days, you might still feel the weight of their words, the shadow of their actions. But with each passing moment, you grow stronger. You begin to see yourself not as the victim of their games, but as the hero of your own story. You recognize that their inability to value you says nothing about your worth and everything about their own limitations. And as you heal, you start to build a life that isn't defined by their absence, but by your presence, your courage, your resilience, your joy. Make no mistake, they will feel your absence. In the quiet moments when their masks slip, they'll feel the weight of what they lost. They'll remember the kindness they took for granted, the love they dismissed, the strength they underestimated. But their regret is not your burden to bear. Your freedom is not about their pain, it's about your peace. Your healing is not about their guilt, it's about your growth. Let them live with the consequences of their actions. Let them sit in the silence of their own making. That's their journey, not yours. As you move forward, you'll find that life has so much more to offer. New opportunities, new relationships, new moments of joy and discovery. You'll build a life so full, so rich with love and purpose, that their absence feels less like a loss and more like a blessing. Every step you take, every victory you achieve, is a testament to your strength. You were never the weak one. You were the light, the lesson, the reckoning they never saw coming. This isn't about revenge. Revenge is small. It keeps you tethered to the past, to the pain. This is about something far greater, letting go. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting what happened. It means freeing yourself from its hold. It means saying, I am more than what they did to me. I am more than the hurt they caused. And as you let go, you create space for something new. New dreams, new connections, new hope. Here's the final truth. You were never just a chapter in their story. You were the turning point, the lesson they never wanted to learn. And now, you're writing your own story, a story of resilience, of growth, of joy. They may try to rewrite the past, to paint themselves as the hero or the victim, but the truth is a stubborn thing. It lingers in the quiet moments, in the shadows of their thoughts. And the truth is this: they needed you more than you needed them. Losing you wasn't just a moment. It was the beginning of their reckoning. But for you, it was the beginning of something beautiful. So stand tall, move forward with pride, with strength, with the unshakable knowledge that you are enough. You were always enough. This is your journey, your story, and it's only just beginning. If you're looking for more content on self-growth, healing, and finding strength in difficult times, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. I've got a lot more empowering content coming your way, and I'd love to have you join this amazing community. Take care, and remember, you're irreplaceable. See you in the next video.